Yo, what's up, Gemini? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of July 2016. Gemini, money is going to be the main focus of your life for July 2016, or for the majority of July 2016 at least, because the sun is going to be transiting your second house. Your second house is the sign of Cancer, and your second house has to do with your money situation, and the sun is going to be in this area until July 22nd. On July 22nd, the sun is going to shift into Leo. And Leo is your third house, and your third house has to do with all the communications in your life. It has to do with writing, speaking, texting, emails, more exchange of information. So there's going to be a shift there. So for the majority of the month of July, it's going to be all about your money situation. And then on the 22nd of July, the sun's going to shift into Leo, and then it's going to be more about the communications in your life. So those are the main focuses for you, Gemini, for the month of July 2016. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological influences that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. On July 3rd, the sun in Cancer, and Cancer once again is your second house, and that has to do with your money situation, and it's making a positive angle to Neptune. And Neptune's in Pisces, and Pisces is your 10th house, and that has to do with your professional situation and your career. So July 3rd sounds like a great day for your career and for making money. I mean, who knows? Maybe this is a day where you could even get a raise or a promotion. Or if that's not the case, some sort of event around this time could lead to that down the future for you, or could lead to that in the future for you regarding a way to better your money situation through your profession. On July 4th, there's a new moon in the sign of Cancer. And Cancer, once again, your second house. Your second house has to do with your money situation. And I say it every single time, these new moons, they're like a trigger and they set off all these new events. So after July 4th, there's going to be all these new events coming down the pike for the next 6 months of your life. The 6 months that follow July 4th, all these new money opportunities are going to start to present themselves. And this is really great for you, Gemini, because Gemini, don't ever limit yourself. I mean, you're the sign of two. You're the twins. So with Gemini, everything comes in two. So think about new money opportunities coming down the pike. You're not the type of person that's just going to make money in one way. You're going to have more than one way that you want to make money. So keep this in mind when these new developments are coming down the pike, the 6 months that follow July 4th. On July 6th, Venus, the planet of love, is in Cancer. And Cancer, once again, your second house of money. Money's a big theme for you this month, Gemini. And it's making a positive angle to Mars, the power planet, which is in Scorpio. And Scorpio is your sixth house, and that has to do with your daily life, that has to do with your work, and that has to do with your health. So this is another great day for money and for your work situation. And with the health thing being in there too, it's almost like whatever's happening between your money and your work is affecting you so positively. That's actually making you feel better too. And this has to do with your daily life too, because the sixth house has to do with your daily life, and it has to do with your work, and it has to do with your health. So it sounds like whatever benefits you're reaping regarding your money and your work situation, that's having a positive influence on your daily life and your health too. So look out for that on July 6th and following that event. On July 7th, Mercury, the planet of communication in Cancer, your second house of money, is making what's called an opposition to Pluto, and Pluto is actually in Capricorn, and Capricorn is your eighth house, and your eighth house has to do with your shared resources and your shared finances. Basically the area of, like, who do you share your finances with, who do you share your resources with, and this eighth house area has to do with your sex life too, where Pluto currently is. And Mercury's making an opposition to Pluto. So Mercury's in your area of money on one side of the sky, and Pluto's in the other side of the sky, and is making an opposition. It's on the exact opposite side of the sky, making an opposition to Mercury, and Pluto's in that area of shared resources, so they're facing off. So this is a challenging aspect between Mercury and Pluto in the areas that have to do with your money and your shared finances. And Pluto's actually retrograde. And what retrograde is, everybody thinks retrograde is when the planet goes backwards. Well, it looks like it's going backwards. It's not actually going backwards, but what does it mean astrologically? Well, in this type of situation, it means that there could be some sort of reoccurring problem or some kind of situation that could arise that you've dealt with before regarding money. on July 7th and following that event. And also being Pluto retrograde, I mean, I'm not saying for all Gemini, but for other Gemini, maybe there's somebody that you had your money tied up with in the past, maybe like a person who you used to share your finances with or your resources with, and now all of a sudden this person's popping up and there's some sort of reoccurring money issue happening with them. If it's not that, then it's some sort of reoccurring money issue that you're having in a current joint financial venture. On July 12th, Venus, the planet of love, enters Leo, and Leo is your third house of communication, and it's going to be there until August 5th. So between July 12th and August 5th, Venus is the planet of love. It's really going to bring the love to your communication. So between July 12th and August 5th, this is a great time to get your message across. This is really going to give you the gift of gab, Gemini, and you are the sign of communication. Your ruler is Mercury, and Mercury is the planet of communication. So Gemini, you are all about communication, and this is really going to enhance your communication. If you have to give like a speech or something, or do an interview, or you have to sell yourself on something, between July 12th and August 5th is definitely a great time to do it, so remember that. On July 16th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Leo, this third house of communication for you. And it's actually making what's called a conjunction to Venus, the planet of love, which is also in Leo, that third house of communication. So you have Mercury and Venus both aligning in the same area. This is a positive influence. It's that area of communication for you. And Mercury is the planet of communication. Venus is the planet of love. I mean, if you're a single Gemini, sounds like a great day to tell somebody, communicate to them how you feel about them. If you are in a relationship already, then you're basically just going to be saying things that are very romantic to your significant other, and it's going to be received very well. And this is also specifically, this has to do with what I just talked about, Venus entering Leo and being there from July 12th all the way to August 5th. I mean, this is great for your communication in general. So July 16th, if you have an interview or you have to sell yourself about something or give a speech or anything along the lines or anything similar to that, this is a great day to do it. On July 19th, the full moon happens in Capricorn, and Capricorn is your area, it's your 8th house, it's your area of shared resources, shared finances, and your sex life. So this could mean different things for different Geminis depending on what your situation is. So if you're a Gemini that's maybe newly seeing somebody, then once this full moon hits on July 19th, all of a sudden now maybe you're going to be sharing your resources with this person, or thinking about sharing your resources with them, or thinking about sharing your finances with them. And this person is obviously a sexual partner too. If your situation is maybe you're already in a relationship, then this could be a development regarding the person you share your resources with, regarding the person that you share your finances with, regarding the person that you have your sex life with. And if you're in a relationship and things are not going so well, then this full moon could maybe shake things up a bit. I mean, full moons do that. They shake things up in order for things to be better moving down the pike. So there may be some kind of shake up there. If maybe your relationship's a little bit rocky, whoever you share your resources with, whoever you share your finances with, you might want to look out for that one on July 20th, on July 19th. That's when the full moon happens. On July 20th, Venus, the planet of love, in that third house of communication, making a positive angle to Saturn, which is in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. This is a great day. It's a great day for your love life. If you're in a one-on-one relationship, you might want to mark this one down in your calendar to do something special. If you're single and maybe in the date you're just dating around, this is a great day to plan a date. On July 27th, Mercury, the planet of communication, in Leo, that third house area for you, the third house of communication, is making a positive angle to Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. So on July 27th, it sounds like you're going to be unexpectedly communicating something to your friends, because Uranus is in Aries. Aries is your 11th house, and that's to do with your friendships and your social situation primarily, Gemini. And this could even be social media too. So maybe you're hopping on social media on July 27th and all of a sudden you're spontaneously posting something, or whatever it could be, and it's being received very well. So to keep that in mind on July 27th, anything that you want to post on social media, or once again, if you're like need to communicate something to your friends, this is a great day to do it. July 27th. July 29th, Uranus, the planet of the unexpected, in Aries, that 11th house of friendships and your social situation, actually begins its retrograde cycle, and it's going to, in the retrograde, once again, being when the planet looks like it's moving backwards. It doesn't really move backwards, but it looks like it is. But what does it mean astrologically? Well, Uranus is going to be there Uranus is going to be retrograding in your 11th house of friendships from July 29th and all the way up till December 29th, so a long time. And during this time, it's actually going to be shaking off old and outdated friendships. Maybe people who you just don't really relate to anymore are going to start, they're just not going to be around anymore. But then also, this could bring up people from your past too. So if there's friends that you haven't seen in a long time, then between July 29th and between December 29th, all of a sudden, these people who you used to be friends with, or not even used to be friends with, just maybe friends who you just haven't seen in a long time, are going to start to reappear in your life during that time. But I think that's all I have for you this month, Gemini. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'm also on Instagram, so make sure to follow me there, Gregory Furlan Official. And I'm on Facebook, so give a like there. I'm Gregory Furlan on Facebook. And thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you next month. Take care. Bye-bye.